Hi, and welcome to episode 30 of Root Beer Library. I'm your host, Matthew, and on today's episode, we're going to be tasting Berghoff root beer. Okay, so on this show, we taste root beers, sodas, and snacks, and we give you our opinion so you don't have to taste it first. And we actually have a guest today. It is Super Grover. So we let you guys get a little close up there as Super Grover. So thanks, Grover, for joining us. All right, so today, again, we are tasting Berghoff's root beer. Let's go ahead and pop this top and get into it. Ooh, that smells like good root beer. That smells just like traditional, old-fashioned, spicy root beer. Kind of what you expect a root beer to smell like. Smells some licorice in there, definitely. Nice sweet aroma and spicy. Definitely some different roots being worked in there. So really looking forward to tasting this. Let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, it's just a good, solid root beer. Not a whole lot of aftertaste. Not really a big hit of flavor that hangs around. I'm a little surprised. It's got a good smell, it's got a good taste and flavor, but nothing that lingers at all. It pretty much dissipates off your palate almost immediately. Yeah, again, it's a nice root beer. It's got a really good smell to it, and it's got a nice flavor when it first hits your palate, but unfortunately that flavor just kind of dissipates right away. And I don't want to say that's a huge negative depending on what you're doing with the root beer. If you're just drinking it, I could chug that and be like, oh, I had root beer. It's kind of like those times when you're eating something and you like you have 5 of them and you'll pop one in your mouth, you're doing something, you pop another one, and the next thing you know they're all gone and you're like, oh, I ate them all. That would be kind of like drinking this. You would drink it going, oh, it tastes good, but oh, it's gone already. Because there's no lingering, nothing that's kind of holding place with it. So that's the downside of this, but outside of that, it smells phenomenal. Taste is really good. It's gone immediately. As soon as you swallow it, it's history. As far as pairings, as I like to pair things on this show, typical ice cream would be fine, your vanillas. I would go vanilla bean with this. It probably would froth really well, and the creaminess from the vanilla ice cream would stay on the palate, maybe mixed with this a little bit with a little of the spices, and that would help. As far as like food goes, this to me is just a cheeseburger type meal. I don't know that I would have it with anything else just because there's just the flavors don't hang around, so I can't mix those flavors from a palate standpoint. You might be able to do something that's more on the creamy side, so I like fettuccine alfredo and root beers. Try it. Don't judge me, try it. This might work in that regard, maybe just because the creaminess, the fettuccine Alfredo, the Alfredo sauce might really help this, might pick up some of the spice, but kind of doubting it. So anyway, that's Berghoff's. There is a link down below so you can get a little bit more information on the company and the history of Berghoff beer and root beer and sodas. So they do have other flavors, which we will try down the road. There's a link down below where you can find out more information on Berghoff, as well as a link to where you can purchase it if you'd like to try it for yourself. And there's some social media links down below where you can find more about us. Don't forget to like and share. We would much appreciate that. Smash the bell and you'll know whenever we post a new video. So that is episode 30 of Root Beer Library. Thank you guys for hanging out with us today. Again, Grover, thanks for hanging out. Super Grover, always like Super Grover. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Again, it's not like a full thumbs up. It's kind of more like right there because it's got a great smell and a great flavor to it. Just doesn't hang around, and I enjoy when I'm drinking something for it to just hang on the palate. So, all right, there you go. That's episode 30, Berghoff's Root Beer. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to drink responsibly, and we'll see you on the next one.